You know, it sucks that I left my horse behind, but oh well. Greetings, welcome to my domain. I'm the King of Horse Michael. Welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. I just eliminated some cultists who tried to eliminate me. And I guess they didn't know that pathfinding works inside barriers as well. Oh well. Time to find whoever was supposed to be in here. Arno? Arlo? Pickle Rick? One of those guys. Nothing up there. There was no reason to go up there. But there's more stairs. Neat. So the thing over there, that's where I'm supposed to go. But there's no reason to go in here.
As you enter this room, you find the door across from you, the only way forward, shrouded in a magical barrier.
It looks like it's just covered in wood.
In the center of the room sits a filled goblet on a pedestal. High above the door shines a crystal that is jammed into a crack between the stones. With Vair's help, you can see that the crystal, goblet, and barrier are linked.
Are they?
Even from where you stand, you can see that the crystal has a series of wards around it, not to mention that even reaching the thing would prove a challenge.
Okay.
Written before the goblet on the pedestal is a note that says, "An act of faith and proof of fealty to our Lord. Drink and embrace the shadow of death to demonstrate your devotion."
Oh, a suicide pact! Oh, goody! Doesn't really help when I'm the only one here.
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that drinking the goblet's contents will either allow you to pass through it, or temporarily lower the defense. Judging by that note, however, I would guess that whatever is in that drink would not be good for your health.
Let's try to investigate.
Sniffing and eyeing the substance, you can't make heads or tails of it. For all you know, it could be either a magical potion or a lethal poison.
I'd say it's a lethal poison.
The walls are fairly sheer, but if you get up there, you might be able to disarm the crystal embedded in the wall. Sniffing and eyeing the substance, you can't make...
We'll explore the room for now, and I'll come back to that.
As you enter this room,
There we go.
the door across from you, the only way forward. In the center of the room, even from where you stand, written before the goblet,
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier.
Hang on.
As you enter this room, in the center of the room sits a filled, even from where you stand, written before the goblet.
It would seem that the crystal powers...
Whatever is in this liquid will certainly hurt you if you ingest it.
Yes!
It will not kill you, but depending on your tolerance for nausea, you may wish it had. You can also tell that the goblet refills as soon as it is emptied.
I'm gonna check the crystal.
The walls are fairly sheer, but if you get up there, you might be able to disarm the crystal embedded in the wall. Whatever is in this liquid will certainly hurt. The walls are fairly sheer, but grabbing onto the torch sconces and hauling yourself up, you reach for a crack in the wall for a handhold, only to feel the sconce crack and jerk as it starts to fall from the wall. Surprised and thrown off balance, grabbing onto the torch sconces and hauling it, surprised and thrown off balance, you tumble from the wall and land heavily on your side, feeling something in your shoulder crack.
Okay, I need to increase my speed.
As you enter this room, in the center of the room, even from where you stand, written before the goblet on the...
It would seem
Yeah.
power.
The walls are fairly sheer, but if sliding your fingers into unlikely crevices
Yes!
and supporting yourself on tiny protrusions in the stone, you manage to pull yourself up next to the warded crystal that powers both the barrier and the enchanted goblet. You puzzle over the enchantment, but no matter how you look at it, you cannot seem to understand its workings. Best to leave it alone. Sniffing and eyeing the substance, you can make heads or tails.
Okay, drink one of these, drink one of these.
As you enter this room, in the center of the room, even from where you stand written before the goblet,
It would seem that the crystal
the walls are fairly sheer, but sliding your fingers into an unlikely, you alter and scratch out key parts of the enchantment
Yes!
that the crystal powers. After a moment, the light emanating from it sputters and dies out, as does the barrier blocking the door.
Are you sure you're ready to face whoever is behind that door? This is the last room in the tower, and considering that we have not encountered them yet, it is probably where this lord we have heard so much about is waiting.
Good thing I have some special potions that can help me. Well, it only helped me for those checks there, which is good. I have a lot of money on me and some rotten onions. Why do I have rotten onions? Oh!
You should not have come here.
Why not?
Someone made a mess of things, and now our lord is upset.
Yes, though it has been entertaining to watch you struggle and claw your way here one step at a time. You have caused enough damage. Besides, I am bored. While sacrifices are all well and good, I enjoy brutalizing my victims far too much to ignore when hapless fools wander right through my door. Oh, suffer!
Yep. You missed. I'm gonna kill you, Juggernaut. You missed. Ha! You missed. You missed. Ha! Poisoned! Come on! Ha! Yep, come on. I'm behind you now. Enjoy Fireball, bitch. Come on. Oh, I missed. Come on. I poisoned you again, huh? You missed. But you're still poisoned. Oh no. And you're dead!
There, the Planeswalker's Guide. That is the book that Sage Thesserai sent us to retrieve.
Wait, is this one? Where is the book? Oh, that one.
Now, what to do about this one? They seem rather powerful, but perhaps Thesserai and the other sages would prefer to keep them for questioning.
What have you done? You've doomed us all. Do you even know what is coming? You've destroyed our only hope at a safe haven against...
Against what?
Ah!
Enlightenment?
Ah! Ah!
Believe me, Novus, there is nothing that can protect you from the forces of the universe. They will learn.
Contra,
Give her
get us out
some
of here.
time
Run.
to see the
We need
errors
to run.
of her ways.
I'm trying!
She can dream that this never happened and apologizes before waking up. Useful, primitive and temporary, but even these figments of our imagination
Hello?
you call people create the occasional useful tool.
Hello?
Have you the eyes for such a thing? Have you the sight to recognize what lies in the blackest abyss? It seems to me that you might, but... no. Never mind. There was something familiar about you. Perhaps something that I met in you some months down the line. Your role in this world is done. Enjoy the coming sleep and, in your slumber, be ready for the awakening once the true gods come to call.
Uh-oh. You're like water! Ow.
Can you move? Swim! Get us out of the water! Move! Now!
Oh, that was forceful.
I did not think to see that thing here. That was more than we bargained for when we took this job.
What was that about dreams and true gods?
I am as much in the dark as you are. They sounded at least half mad to me.
Are you okay? You seemed really shaken when it showed up.
You seemed to be thrown from the top of a tower. Nothing about that encounter was normal.
What was it saying? I couldn't understand half of that.
Nor could I. It did not seem like a language barrier. Their accent and pronunciation was clear. However, whatever that abomination was spouting sounded like nonsense.
Interesting. The description called it a lava wizard.
The cultists kept saying things about that devil saving them, and then the last one looked like they recognized the masked man when he appeared. Any ideas?
None, except that they might be rivals for the same goal, whatever that may be.
Oh.
The masked man talked about coming gods, and the cultists spoke of an approaching cataclysm. It is not too much of a stretch to think they are linked.
Interesting. Chase him?
No chance we can go after that masked man, can we?
You would even want to? Are you mad? They toyed with you like a cat with an injured bird. You should feel fortunate that they went through a portal and that you are unable to pursue them. Hopefully they are gone far, far away.
I think I've had enough of this tower and everything in it. You?
Yes, I think returning to Candlekeep and its walls seems like a very reasonable and pleasant proposition.
Uh-huh.
Though
Tanner-
I will admit that I want to know what they have done with my body. We were in no shape to contend with that man or monster or whatever manner of creature is behind that mask. Even if we should find a way to track them, though, perhaps there is nothing to be done for my body anyhow. It could already be gone, or simply pursuing that masked figure will result in both of our deaths. For now,
Oh!
report to Thesserai.
This is where we were.
What we have found.
Neat. Continue this way, then. Ooh, chest! Maybe we can get something out of it. Ha! Mimic! Why is there a mimic? Stop being mimic! Stop being mimic! Because of that juggernaut I killed, I need to buy more. Thank you. I had to buy some more coins. But no, I need to buy some more regeneration potions. Because of that thing I killed. Still got plenty of health potions though. But I need to buy more regeneration potions, damn it. Oh! So this is where that was. Oh, neat. Don't think I'll ever see that horse again. Oh well. I don't think I'll never see that horse again, I don't think. Oh! The music kicked up! Oh, it's another horse! I should see if I can go back for that other horse.
You know, you've been rather quiet since we left the tower. Something I should know? I might not have much to offer. I might not be very experienced. But maybe we can talk through whatever is on your mind. If you want to, of course.
I let my emotions get the better of me. When we were trapped in that barrier, I was not thinking clearly. And even if I had been clear-headed, there was so little that I could do. It's galling. I feel as though I am not much of a dragon anymore. I cannot say as I even feel particularly useful. I feel weak. Ever since I lost my body, I have had little or no control over my life. It's unsettling. I hate it.
We'll get through this. The both of us. Weird as our world has become, and corny as this sounds, we've got each other at least.
Maybe you are right. At least we have each other.
Yay! That's been sorted out. I want to get that. I actually do want to get that horse back because that was a good horse. Oh well. You have anything else for me? Craftsman's boots, fine pants, ranger coat, quiet hood. No, that's all I got. I do need some more regeneration potions, though. Three, 4, 5. Yay! Oh, that's all you had. Perfect. I think I got plenty. Plenty of potions. Where is the other... Oh, yeah, it's that way. Gotta go back to the library. Music kicked up. Yay! I wonder... I don't know what I'm wondering, but I'm wondering something. Wandering to the library. This way. I can't put away that sword, can I? Oh, it's permanently affixed to my hand. Oh, there you are. You're all the way back there.
Ah, I was wondering if you would return at all. I considered scrying to see if you had decided to just make a run for it. Glad to see you didn't.
We've got the book you wanted.
Ah, excellent. Oh, does that mean that, Ardro...
Weakling's gone. I'm not saying Weakling's gone.
We were too late. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, so am I. Though I will admit that I had assumed the worst already. Hearing it confirmed is still something of a shock. Either way, do you know what was being done in the tower?
Yes.
A cult of devil worshippers had taken over his tower and removed him.
Devil worshippers? That's a bit, extreme. I certainly hope that Ardro had nothing to do with them. So many people seem to forget how committing your soul to a devil is usually a rather permanent affair. I would not want that for him. He could be unpleasant, yes, but he was a good man, all things considered. Do you know what they wanted from his tower, or why they were there?
Portal.
They had some sort of portal. I think they were using it to summon more devils and stay in contact with the devil in charge.
That cannot have been their only reason for being there, though. They could have taken residence and opened a portal anywhere.
Well, they did say something about needing a safe place. They thought there was some sort of impending calamity and were using the tower as a fortress.
Really? Did they say what this calamity would entail?
No.
No, they weren't specific.
A shame.
We did, however, run into that masked man we told you about, though. The one that was in the cave when Vyre was taken out of his body.
Really? What happened?
He sounded like he was spouting nonsense. Neither Vyre nor I could figure it out, but he then killed one of the cultists and their leader before taking whatever they were using to open the portal. A couple of its minions were also killed outside the tower while fighting against the things living there.
Pretty fair indication that they're not exactly friendly acquaintances, then.
No reason why we can't be.
Is this enough, then? Will you help us?
Help you? Whoever said that I would help you?
Ah. Yeah, there's the condition.
You did? You said that you would help us if we cleared out the tower and got your book for you.
I said that I would wipe the slate clean regarding your criminal activities and waive your fee for entrance to the Great Library. The matter of helping you with your little identity crisis is something else entirely.
Your demands? You used us. Fine. Your demands, then?
So what more could you want from us? We don't have enough money to pay whatever ridiculous fees you expect.
I have 294 gold?
What more indeed? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just toying with you a bit. I was planning on helping you from the start, as the problem piqued my curiosity.
You bastard.
Though this ought to remind you that you should be careful about what someone says and what you agree to. There are plenty of devious people and creatures out there.
Yes.
Either way, I had actually already begun investigating some leads. This may not exactly align with my specialty, but we have hundreds of researchers in my department, so I've enlisted their help.
Thank you.
You can just do that? Get them to drop their own projects?
Of course. What good is being a head bureaucrat if you can throw around your weight a little every now and then? Oh, and speaking of assistance, I should also note that no one has been able to identify the creatures that you described to me earlier. That in itself is rather peculiar, considering how many people in this city are fascinated with magical creatures. None of our experts have any answers, though.
That is peculiar.
Fortunately, the Avowed are a curious lot, and are working all the harder to determine who or what you encountered. Since you ran into one of their kind again, if their bodies are still where you slew them in the woods, finding and examining their anatomy would go a long way towards solving the riddle. I will send someone out to find and retrieve them.
Did you know Wizard Adro particularly well?
He was actually the last disciple of my late master Mordenkainen. It is how he came to possess our master's last written word.
Oh my god! There's always a Mordenkainen in these things.
We trained together for a little while, though I struck out on my own while he was still an apprentice.
It seems Mordenkainen is transdimensional.
They were both far more invested in the workings of the multiverse than I was. If I'm being entirely honest, I was always a little jealous of how well they got along. Still, it is hard to imagine that both of them are gone now.
Is there anything we can do to help speed up the research?
Not now, I'm afraid. Now it is just a matter of giving our Avowed some time.
What can we do in the meantime?
What should Vair and I do in the meanwhile?
Well, you're always welcome to find other work in the area. Otherwise, you have been through quite a lot in the past few weeks. Go to the inn, get some rest. Come see me again once you've had a solid night's sleep. I may have some more information for you by then.
There we go. Sage against the machine. Some enchanted quest starts. Some enchanted evening. Gotta get a room at the inn. I'm gonna do an explore first, since now I have full run of the place. Oh, I guess there was a reason to come up here. Invincibility, that's new. That increases my vitality. I could have used that when drinking that potion. I could have used that in what I was doing. Oh well. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me experience. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, raise hell, subscribe to some more, I'll see you in the next video. So long.